Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are here live and live in color. This is Alyzza. I'm here with my beautiful co-host.
Lorryn.
Absolutely. And you've probably never seen us together at the same time. So
Mm-mm.
welcome to the bonus episode of Bridges and Breakdowns to wrap up season 2. That is not AI. That is not sound effects. We have real live people in the building who are here to celebrate with us.
Yeah.
We have like a fun little season 2 rap party. So you're gonna hear like the peanut gallery. You know, you're not gonna see them yet, but we'll get there. But yes, we just wanted to have a fun little shindig to celebrate the actual hard work, the sweat equity. Cheers, friend, to season 2. Where's your cup?
Here.
Wait.
Check out those logos.
But how are you, friend? How are you?
I'm cool now.
Yeah?
I have been putting in many hours to get this place together for this party.
You ain't gotta tell your business. You ain't gotta tell
I'm just saying, but I'm a bit just tired.
No, I get it.
But yeah, I'm happy. It's coming together very nicely.
Yeah.
I still have some work to do in the master or the primary.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, but
How about you?
we're not cutting it close, barely making it this week. I think we're doing all right. I'm going
You're
to
not, but I was not relate.
No, legit.
Yeah.
So again, this is like a real fun abbreviated episode. We have some engagement with our day ones who are here who wanted to celebrate with us. So y'all in for a treat. I hope you enjoy yourselves. I'm gonna enjoy myself because
absolutely.
we've earned it. So as always, we're gonna dive straight into the woo girl, what is going on, our current event segment. But today, I'm like this year, this episode, honestly, I feel like we can just keep it real cute to like Thanksgiving, all things Thanksgiving this week. How was your holiday?
My holiday was great. It was very small. It was KK somewhere around here and my mama. Yeah, so I did.
You had to cook.
I had to cook.
Yeah.
And it was actually good this year. Last year was a little questionable because I was running around and got there late, and then my mom dropped all the chicken, and it was like
tell her business. Why are you bringing up
they're like, it mixed the flavors. So to you. But it was nice.
Yeah.
So you know.
But yeah, no, it was really good. My mom threw down, she only cooks about once a year.
Yeah, for real.
So I'm always
very grateful. When you're really a cook, this is your Super Bowl.
Yeah, and this is honestly the first time I've cooked in quite some time. So
I am very proud of you. I had a really good Thanksgiving. I feel like
Mama Gray had y'all.
Yeah, I was the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, but I didn't expect actually. I feel like I got kind of hijinks into cooking. So we've been here all week. So y'all know the reason we're here. I'm in the land. I'm in Chicago, right, for the week. But I got here early Monday and I had to work. Like me and David had to work Monday, Tuesday, honestly Wednesday until the office closed. So I thought that I was gonna get out of cooking, but the elders are honestly, we're gonna talk about this. They're ready to retire. They're ready to sit down, and they should. I don't think we should have our big mamas in the kitchen at 90 years old making potato salad. I think they should absolutely be able to pass on the mantle. Which elders is fine. No, honestly, generationally, I think silent generation have earned their rest.
They can chill.
But the boomers, I think they're honestly getting tired though.
No. Our parents are on the cusp. I count them as Gen X. You got 20 more years.
No.
We already talked about this.
No. But honestly, my girl.
Well, until your eyesight really start going. Then
it's not.
But then it's around.
I legitimately kind of like, I fell into cooking the majority of the meal. Like, it's crazy. Look, David's like, Cause like I just got usurped into, hey, come do this real quick, and then come do this. And
they wanted to make sure all the recipes was passed.
And honestly, I appreciate that because I documented, I made sure, and they don't measure nothing,
right?
So I had her do her own little. Okay, you tell me how many scoops, and then I literally went behind her with like a measuring cup to write down the recipes. So the recipes won't be lost. But we ended up cooking all of the things, and honestly, I have to. It's all God because I don't know how I had the energy. I stayed up, like I cooked all day Wednesday prepping. Then Thursday morning, David, you weren't feeling very well, so I let you like sleep in, did more cooking, and then took the kids to the park. Because I just needed to get them out the house. Like I was at the park like, why do I have energy? This is nuts. I'm so tired. But came back, and then had like a full Thanksgiving. But yeah, the food was bomb. People didn't even know that I made the dressing. Like they thought my grandma made the dressing.
Tens.
Absolutely, it was great.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say, like, one thing that we did that was sentimental and really intentional for us is like I feel like the older we're getting, we're realizing how like not to get sad, but like time is really not slowing down. And so
Mm-hmm.
my last Thanksgiving was like the last time I saw my uncle alive was at
Mm-hmm.
Thanksgiving, and then he passed like a week or two after. And so this was our first Thanksgiving without him. So my uncle, he was a character. And so what we did, he would always sit in one chair in the house.
Mm-hmm.
And so David and I, and he, you know, we went and got some white flowers and we put it in a bottle of 1800 and his little dash, right? So it was his like in tribute to him. And so because I didn't want it to be like super heavy and super sad, even if it is, it's like that nigga, if he was here, he would have we would be over here with the liquor and his little plate of banana pudding and we're talking shit. So that is literally what we did. So it was fun to kind of be a part of having to create new traditions and also like being that bearer of, old and new. So yeah, it was a full Thanksgiving. It was full. And I'm just tired. I mean, I'm a little tired. But this was fun. And that was yesterday, girl. Isn't that crazy? Thanksgiving was yesterday?
I know. Yeah. Real crazy.
Yeah. I'm gonna go home and make me a plate after this. For real.
Well, all the stuff in my mom's.
But we actually we asked our friends who are here, we had a little prompt to see like what things that they were proud of. So I'm gonna say some things that people shared, and I'm curious if you have any commentary about this. So I asked folks, okay, what's one thing you were proud about that you did this Thanksgiving? Because it can get real weird, you in like weird family dynamics sometimes. Like again, I had to speak to somebody I ain't spoke to in literally a year, and I was just like,
hold on,
hello, child of God. No. Yeah, yes.
Okay.
And it was
wow.
Literally, I was like, I'm really unfazed by this. I'm just gonna be here and be pleasant because
I'm very proud of you for
I'm
that.
proud of me too. Yeah, so that was my thing. So someone said eating after 6 p.m. I don't know how that is like a something. I guess a point of pride because people be arguing about what time Thanksgiving will start. I personally don't like it to be Thanksgiving lunch. I'd rather eat dinner. I don't want Thanksgiving to start at 2 o'clock.
Well, come on over to Death Row.
I know, y'all it be midnight. Y'all be having to, yeah. But yeah.
But we did good. We were an hour earlier. Okay. We ate at 8 instead of 9.
Yeah. Someone else said that they made a meal for them, like for themselves. I think that's really beautiful to like have your own little Thanksgiving, if that is what situation and circumstances. You said in law school you did?
Yeah.
By yourself?
By myself. Deleted that from the record. I was by myself.
Can I probe? Can I ask a question?
You can. But the answer's gonna be the same.
Where was your husband? Okay, I think that's also very cool. This is also something very new-ish generationally. I feel like before it would either be like you warm up like one of them like sad TV dinners, or you like don't do nothing for Thanksgiving. But now it's like I'm making a full gourmet meal for myself. Like I love that. And someone else had co-parenting through the holiday visits, as you should be proud of that. What do you feel like? Okay, you don't have kids,
no,
but you were like the child in that type of situation. How was it to be on the other side of having to like have parents who were not together during the holidays?
As a child?
Yeah.
I mean, it was cool. Cause like I feel
like kids don't be cared.
That's not true.
Okay.
But I actually don't remember the schedule, but I think I did Thanksgiving with my dad and Christmas with my mom. And now, my dad is happily married.
Yeah. Now you're grown. You kind of like pick your own.
So I just decide like who do I want to be with, and my sister and brother were with my sister's family, so I just decided to stay with my mom.
That's the hard part.
Yeah.
Like even me and David, I was asking him today, like, oh, if we stayed in DC and didn't come to Chicago for Thanksgiving, what would we have done? He was like, well, my family kind of just assumes at this point that like our Thanksgivings be with your people. I was like, wait, is that true? And I had to literally run the inventory.
Because y'all don't usually come home for Christmas.
Yeah. And I honestly felt, it's like no matter where you are, it's just, I'm feeling real existential about growing up. I'm like, why do things have to get so hard? Like you really have to pick. You cannot have it all.
We really can't. Unless you move
Yeah.
back here. Oh,
And
wait.
even
No,
still,
'cause they
moving
can't.
here is like
Damn.
there's all of the East Coast family that you kind
Yeah.
of like.
Well,
I
I
was
only
feeling
really care
very.
about myself.
I was
So if
feeling.
y'all would like to move back here, I would.
No, I was feeling
Um,
real like meta and emo about it. Like driving here today, I was like, we were on 57, and I was like, I kind of miss. This make me feel like when I was a kid, all the little landmarks of what we do. But I know I would miss DC if we left. So,
Would you
I'm afraid about
really?
this. It's
What would you miss?
probably
Mumbo
just a lot.
sauce?
No,
No.
nah, I wouldn't miss Mumbo sauce. But that's enough of being sentimental. Let's get to your favorite segment. Fine. Oh, I'm
No,
sorry.
it's not. It's
I'm
not.
sorry. It is your favorite
It is
segment.
no, it's no. I was gonna say it's not. Fine nigga today.
Oh, it's called
a
I Love
new
Ben.
name.
I'm sorry.
No, that's not
What's
actually
the
what
new?
it's not.
Oh, what's the new name?
It is how many drinks.
Oh,
This is a I Love Men live segment. It's
okay.
a special one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, explain this.
Uh-huh.
Explain yourself.
So, how many drinks does it take for you to go?
This some TikTok shit, isn't it?
Mhm.
I love that. Who said yeah? Because I'm not even really on TikTok.
she's
I
like,
only look at TikToks that you send me. Maybe my mother. You don't really be on TikTok. My mom is on
What
TikTok.
did she send?
My mama be on TikTok.
Yes, I see her. Because, we're friends on
You not on
TikTok.
TikTok?
She got off of it. You had an account, didn't you? No? Oh, my bad.
I've seen some of these. These are funny. It was like you have to say how many drinks it would take to like jay somebody down. Okay, my husband is sitting right here. So what we're going to do is I feel like this.
How do you talk to Day Day? He said it's cool if you do it.
Oh my goodness.
Just pretend that you're single.
And that you're single?
Yeah.
Okay, I also feel like crowd participation is great because some of these people we did that.
Right.
Huh? She said sober. Your mama. Wait.
So this
Time out.
hold on.
I feel like you got. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy working about Denzel? It's because I low key, I'm over analytical. I need to ask which Denzel because this is a picture of
This is training day.
This is training day. Are we talking about current day?
I meant
Papa Denzel.
So
you did. So we did.
She said 20 years ago.
Oh,
we're not there yet. We're not there. This is just the thinking, Denzel. We'll get there.
Okay, Denzel is generationally fine.
Yeah, the only time I feel like he wasn't fine was when he was like that. No,
Not experienced.
nah. Roman J. Pierce when he was that
The lawyer.
kind of looking. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
that movie was also very strange.
Yeah.
He looked terrible in that film.
He was giving Questlove.
It was like baby making hips. Yeah, he was kind of hippie.
And the Crow.
That's so fun. Yeah, he looked really terrible on purpose.
Wait, I didn't say terrible.
No,
I
he
just
looked-
said he was
I don't want no smoke out of Denzel. That's funny. Okay, well, we have one answer, 0. I feel like that's quorum because most of us probably, I don't know anybody who don't think Denzel is, I think you're lying if you say Denzel is not fine at some point in his life. Yes. So I feel like, do we round of applause for 0? Round of applause for 0.
However,
0 drinks for Denzel. However,
this is not a rating. This is just.
Oh, how many drinks?
For example.
Oh, okay.
So some of you all gave us your celebrity crushes and things like that. So we're going to say how many, but like we do on our show, well, like I do, you can lobby. You can explain why you chose this person. If they got a good rating, you can do it beforehand. You could be like, remember when they looked like this, or remember
like
this one.
Like you just did with Denzel when he was Roman.
Right. Or, so you get to do that, and then you can say 0 drinks. You can basically say whatever.
Okay.
If you need to be crossfaded, if you need to have the lights off, and take the contacts out, whatever.
That's hilarious. All right, who we got?
First up.
Who said Carmelo Anthony? You know what's so funny? We've talked about him this season, didn't we? In first season.
Yeah. We talked about him this season.
Maybe it was last season.
Yeah, I think it was last season.
I'm a person like, if I think something is wrong with you, like if you're like morally corrupt or just like a bad person, it's not sexy. It's not attractive. So I don't think
he was intelligent and he's later. Not you saying that he wasn't morally.
Yeah, no, I don't think he's stupid. Who does he co-host that with?
Romero.
Oh man, I have. It's called like a 7 p.m. in Brooklyn, 2 Brooklyn Bulls. No, it's not a matter of his intelligence. I just think he's a bad guy.
Yeah, no,
That's
I don't think
fair.
he like. I think the issues with like how he moves with his kids, yeah, how he steps out on partners. It's just not very attractive to me. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, Mello is no thanks. How many drinks? That's
Yeah.
that's okay.
So you need to be. Never mind.
Give me a
gonna-
roofie. I need to that's problematic. But that's honestly, I would absolutely avoid him in a room. But yeah, probably if somebody slipped me a Mickey, that's terrible to say, but that's probably what it's like. All right, next one, please. Yeah, next. How many would you need, Lauren?
Oh, I thought we was gonna skip that. After you gave such that,
enlightened answer,
that don't mean I go and be like,
give me a one.
It's giving 0. It's giving negative. She's like, actually, can I be more so? You need a you want to talk in a smile. A Celsius.
A Celsius, no, legit. A Celsius.
That's hilarious. Okay.
Yeah, especially current day.
He's your type?
No, because I don't do the neck braids typically.
Is that what he looks like now?
Yeah,
neck braids?
that's what he looks like now.
That's funny.
So no, he's not my type because
Okay.
of the neck braids. However,
Yeah.
he's my type.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Por ejemplo. Oh
Lotto.
Lord. Okay. Whose entry was this?
I thought we wasn't looking. Or did anybody want to?
You want to? Somebody want? Councilman Miguel. Shut up. No, she mama is very. She's
beautiful.
beautiful.
For sure.
No, I'm not gonna say in critique. I'm
No,
not gonna say in critique Lotto.
I just, no. I think she's beautiful.
Yeah, if I was gay on the low, gay on the low, gay on the low. I feel like Lotto is, you don't have to really think twice about she's like just probably everybody's type, maybe. No?
No.
Anybody no.
She's not my
No.
type.
Wow. So if you like girls, Lotto wouldn't be your type? Interesting. She would okay.
She's beautiful, but no.
Funny. Okay. She's not your type. Oh, you know what? Maybe is this me being colorist saying that like she's everybody's type?
Yeah,
Check me. Featurism. I'm like, she's a Barbie doll. I feel
I definitely think she's
built like a Barbie doll.
Right.
Yes.
I think she's beautiful.
Yeah, she's
However, when I think about like vibes and
now sex appeal is different. You can be like, there are a lot of people who are like, you're beautiful, but I'm not attracted to you.
Right.
That's fair.
And
Okay.
so that if I'm thinking like,
So who's your type as a woman?
I don't know.
I feel like Megan is everybody's type.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's because she has the personality. I think like the vibe.
Yeah.
But she's also absolutely
stacked.
gorgeous.
Yeah, girl.
Well, yeah, no, she's gorgeous. So I guess, yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. I don't know if I thought about what my girl type would be.
Oh, next season. Let's think through that one. Okay. All right, fun.
Kevin J.
The monk?
Uh-huh.
Paul Blart? No, is that Paul Blart?
It's Paul Blart.
All right, girl. Now look, it ain't a roofie, but I need that whole 50 hen that's in that. Are you kidding me? Kevin? Who?
Me, nigga. Yeah, are you looking at him?
This is nuts. Okay, how many drinks do you need for Kevin James to feel chocolate milk? You. That's funny.
No.
You're
This is
nuts.
my night. This is my night.
I do not. Beer with the beer. She's going.
That's not true. Oh my God. That is not true. No. You're lying. No, I did not.
It might be unhoused.
First of all, that's not true. That's not true. You're known for making up lies. Good, thank you. Thank you. No, I don't have a type. How many times?
Damn. Okay, I'm gonna step up for my friend right now.
Thank you.
God, not y'all go jump her. Damn.
I don't even care because I know the truth. I don't have a type.
Okay.
There's been a lot of balls.
No, I don't. Oh. Okay.
You're being right. Good ideas.
I didn't even tap for presentable ideas. So my mom and Alyzza says that I like short, slow men.
Yeah.
Funny guys.
Yeah, no, unfortunately. I wish actually. I wish. We're not about to drag more. Actually, okay. You know what? We're gonna go.
Hold on.
We're gonna
Yeah, but like I'm talking about no, I like his beard.
King and queen.
Oh my god! I think he looks great. Oh my god!
That's
Okay.
bad.
Anyway, I don't like Vin Diesel though.
You don't
Vin
like Vin
Diesel.
Diesel? This is crazy. This
Okay,
is
anyway,
crazy.
this is for us to rate.
Oh my God. How many drinks, Fran? How many drinks for Kevin James?
This picture here.
Ready, myself.
Yes,
Go ahead, baby. Get some
yes,
fun.
please. I can do a cocktail or two.
Okay, so just to get you nice and
Right,
warmed up. All right.
Yeah,
That's
so I can ask some questions. But
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, all right. Oh, we did Denzel.
No, we didn't. See, I told you I was an example.
Oh, but
So
okay. This Denzel.
the entry said Denzel from 20 years ago. This
Okay.
is Denzel from earlier
What's the
this
name
year.
of the movie with Rocky?
Highest to lowest.
Highest to lowest. You give him 2 thumbs down. Okay. Kayla says
He doesn't look as old as he is. But
Just the teeth and
Oh my
it's
god.
giving Papa. Big yeah. Yo, oh my God.
Oh my
Low-key,
gosh.
shout-
Oh, we have a new
Yes. So back to Denzel.
back.
This Denzel?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Did you see the
going?
movie?
I guess.
Okay. I really liked his
Oh, it was the swag thing.
his swag, but also like the way he was listening to music. That's how I listen to music. When he had pulled out the Glock to shoot
Don't
A$AP.
tell me the movie.
My bad, I forgot. It's been 20 years.
No,
It's on my birthday. You should have watched it.
God.
Any
Okay.
movie that comes out August 15th is always going to be good. Just so you all know, you should always.
That birthday. Okay, so
But yeah, I could do him sober today.
no, we were just talking about. I feel like this is very much giving me having respect for the sex work girls because having somebody's granddaddy come on top of you is absolutely that is
As
labor.
long as it works. No, I don't care. For Denzel.
Y'all, no, even Denzel's gonna be somebody's great grand.
Why would you think about that?
Because that's
Next one.
okay. Another 5th of Hennessy for me in Denzel. Marshawn. Oh, okay. Is he your type?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We have quorum. We've agreed. Well,
I don't have a type, but I like Marshawn. Let me tell you guys
That's
that.
Marsh type.
You go ahead.
He's hilarious. Marshawn. What was said?
Kevin James.
I got Marshawn Lynch.
Yes, actually, you can come sit back over here.
I think this is.
I need to break
But
the
you know
mic.
what this gives? This really
So, is it okay if Miguel come sit next to you? Actually, I need to break up. I need to break up the energy.
Hey, chillin'. We're not pressed by them, girl.
Anyway,
For me,
I contain multitude.
that's exactly what I was gonna say. This gives.
That's what I said.
You should show the back of your shirt. This is really her living into.
I don't need
You don't want to show back your shirt? Oh.
Because I'm pretty long.
Okay.
As everybody knows, if you listen to the podcast, I am the fine nigga anthropologist.
But
this
nigga
is what I
race,
do.
race neutral.
Race neutral.
Very much so.
Niggas is nouns.
Yeah.
So yeah, anybody can be a nigga if you black. All right.
But
Marshawn.
I feel like Marshawn has he has very chaotic energy. He's a lot to kind of even just emotionally keep up with.
Again,
if I was single,
I'm not talking about being in love.
No. I mean to keep this nigga be all over the place.
She's been married too long. She's been partnered too long.
Off the streets.
Remember, you're supposed to go back to single days.
Okay.
Before you met the love of your life.
What is Marshawn is like? What type of liquor you got to be off to keep up with?
Hen, you know he like Henny.
I'm about to say I've been that's been my answer to everything. So I feel like that's alignment. I've been talking about a fifth of Hennessy for everybody, but that's just like no, not a fifth. No, not for.
What?
I would say he's not my type, but I would say let's say three shots of Hennessy. 3 shots of Hennessy.
3?
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah.
Come on. Oh my gosh. I thought this would be fun. She's not being real.
Like, kind of Marshawn?
You just don't know how long you love me. Like, that should have loved you. Okay. I should have put some little pretty niggas on here.
Pretty
Yeah.
My boo, you're saying like if that's who David is, a pretty boy?
No. I mean, yes, but no. That's what you like.
Oh, we talking about my
That's
type
your
now.
type,
All right,
yeah.
all right, we ain't on me.
Light skin.
No, I'm not colorist for the record.
I'm going to keep my commentary on Kayla's tape.
Anyway,
0.
who's next?
Who's next?
Who's next? Because you can talk about niggas all day. I'm curious to see. Oh, we talked about her. Did somebody put her in their list?
Yes.
Okay. Who? That was Arnisha. I love that. Okay. How many drinks do you need to take Megan down? None?
What do you know what to do?
That's not the point.
I'm just saying. I would think you need a couple drinks because you're
no performance anxiety, no nerves. I feel like I would need some. No, I would need some.
You need some chicken.
Yeah, when would
I think I love men. I want to be with a man, but Megan does something.
right? It taps into something.
I actually know quite a few gay guys that are like,
who
maybe
are
I'm not
obsessed
gay.
with Megan in that way. They're like not even on some like, oh, I'm being funny, but like, no, I actually am.
I would actually do.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't. Oh, something about this queen's energy. Yeah. What's her tequilas? Chicas. Yeah. We would do like a good 2 shots of tequila, so I could feel a little bit more confident because that's a lot of women.
That is a lot of women. But y'all about the same height.
I was telling you too. Yeah, that's true. It's true. Okay, me too. Well, how many? What's the 0 for her? 0 for Megan.
Huh?
0.
I said 5, 7.
Respect me, okay?
I feel like you're being generous.
I have tall energy. Respect
I think
me.
you're being generous.
I have tall energy.
All right.
I'm very tall, actually.
I love this. Okay. Kian Mas. No.
Sober.
No. Hit those walls.
Actually, we're gonna watch that video once we're done. We're not gonna put it on here for copyright reasons.
Oh.
However, that's when I knew. Yeah.
No, this feels really disturbing to me. I think.
Bro.
No. I think of Kendrick.
God damn.
Kendrick. When he's little.
I've learned that we won't do this anymore.
What?
How? You get way too analytical, friend.
That's my
We
problem.
should have got.
This shouldn't be
put some
water.
more- yeah,
some
no,
liquor.
no.
I want it to be coherent. I think
Womp,
Kendrick.
womp.
No, I feel like that gives brother energy. I feel like he's a cutie patootie. I don't look at him as like I'm a J down. Like, nah, it feels predatory. Honestly, I'm like I'm the big dog. Like Kendrick. I feel like he need to be sitting at me. I'm also he's not my type. That's not my type. He's like my homie. That's the homie. That's weird as hell to be like, how many drinks you need to have to smash your friend? That's how I look at Kendrick. I understand people finding him sexy though. I do. I really do. Just not. Why? Look, what are we looking at David for?
I'm not looking at David.
If you want me to leave the room, I can leave because that might.
You don't gotta leave the room. This is the last one.
No.
She fell.
You said he's cross-eyed?
No, I was cross-eyed.
You said Kendrick was cross-eyed.
Anyway.
Yeah. Kendrick is sexy to you. And we've always thought, we've never agreed on that.
No, but yeah, he's sexy.
He got tall energy?
Actually, he does. But honestly, I don't really. It's okay that he's short. He got big BDE. Absolutely.
No,
absolutely. All of my little check markers.
You're like, oh.
Yeah.
It's ringing. It's drumming up. Okay.
Yeah. Pardon me?
Minus the, you know what, we're gonna, well, there's just
receding hairline. What? Nobody even have to do that.
Some people.
it's the Henny Punch. Kudos
Water.
to me. Okay.
Water.
He said no.
See, now Randy, when he gets super drunk, he'll ask, where the motherfucking weed at?
Oh, all right. No. Siblings. Lord have mercy.
Because he keeps lying about it. It's been 20 years.
Okay.
Now, granted, you did get me drunk.
Okay. We're going to go back to the next segment.
No, I'm not. Anyway.
Oh, you should go back to slide 1.
Yes.
If this the last, Kendrick was the last one.
Kendrick was the last one.
Oh, well, look, these are all beautiful people. And I think that also shows us that sexuality and being, interested in people. It's not our taste.
I'm not talking about my type that who I want to, like, be the love of my life.
No, we ain't talking about that. Just even,
but
like,
you
all carnal energy.
You are like,
I'm not going.
I hate his gut.
But think about it. If you have somebody who you
two pills of sour. No, okay, anyway. We're back to here. Okay? Anyway.
That's how he was looking at Rihanna.
Yeah. and I understand that because I actually.
And I see Rihanna.
I should have. I feel like, actually, no.
I disagree. I think Rihanna is also, maybe she's not everybody's type. I would think she's kind of like, she's universally sexy.
She's sexy, but
incredible sex appeal.
I don't know. I need to unpack that. Well, you know what? Maybe now. I like how she's just kind of like
current day Rihanna.
Yeah, like her.
The evolution.
Yeah, and just kind of like, I just really love how she's just doing whatever.
Yeah, I think that's sexy. That's hell. Which is, I'm never being the allegations. My husband thinks I'm like secretly gay.
Well, you know what they say about the McKays.
That's my draft. Hilarious. No, maybe not. Well, do you think I'm secretly gay, or you think I secretly like men and women? There's a flag.
As a man who...
You're like, I like men.
Yes.
Okay.
And I think that you also...
So funny.
Now that she's married, she act like she can't see me. I can't. It's the natural.
That's so funny.
Yeah, she likes women because they're not dating.
I've never actually been with a woman, which is funny, but I'm like, all of a sudden, I'm just like this.
Girl. She loves Queen Latifah.
Oh,
I see Jaylee would be going. She's definitely going.
I love Queen Latifah.
Who don't like Queen Latifah?
Right.
Beautiful.
No.
She's
I don't like
sexy. You let her talk about Queen Latifah.
I said she's sexy?
Yes, you have. Now you're trying to act.
You have.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. She's about to try to act British.
That's so interesting.
Yes.
Okay, well, you know what? We're going to go to the next segment. All right. So that was fun. Thank y'all for your audience participation. Actually, it's about
fun
to be
for her, I suppose.
simplified. So the bridge and breakdown segment is really like the main stage of the show where we like take a topic and we break it down, and we have all of these very fun, deep conversations about our perspective as millennials and this like bridge generation of trying to find that sweet spot between what connects the elders and the younger generation who comes before us and after us, and figuring out that everyone isn't all the way wrong, but everybody isn't also all the way right. And not that we know everything, but we really try to spend time and parse through to figure out what we are either building as that bridge generation, or what we're like, yeah, I'm cool on that. I think we should break down. So we have some fun questions that we have for the folks who are in this room. And we said this is going to be quick. We have been yapping, which is a problem.
Cut, though. I mean,
there's
going to be quite a bit to cut, actually.
But
we do like one. Alyzza did not participate properly, so we're going to cut the rest of that shit. Welcome back. All right, go ahead. I just had that there. I'm going to try to plug that in.
All right, so we did. I'm curious for you to respond, and then if you think that it's worth actually asking the person who responded in this way to get there a little bit more.
Depends on how you think of who it is.
All right. So, okay. So because this is like, again, a bonus episode, we're just going to do a hodgepodge of different questions around the holiday season.
Mhm.
Something you secretly admire about a different generation. Do you have anything that you honestly secretly admire about any of the other generations?
Mm.
We're millennials, so even
Okay, I'm thinking about older ladies who did not let their circumstances hold them back from living the life they wanted.
Yeah.
And I'll leave it there. I really admire that. I think some of the girls need to adopt some of the old ways, need to go back to the old days.
I agree with you. I do feel like even our posture to dating and one like
everybody's a victim. You get to choose like how you engage. If someone's not, if they're mistreating you, like I get it. There's room to talk about the woes of today. As the Lord knows, you not out in these streets, haven't been in a while. It's treacherous. However, move on. Like, it don't have to be that deep.
Do you feel like there's a scarcity mindset when it comes to men and dating with our generation? And I think that our elders, especially with Black women, and they had even like less means, right? And I do feel like there's an element of when you sit at the footsteps of the elders and they talk about dating and having families and being partnered. I don't think they give,
but
ain't
also,
no niggas out here, wasn't no man out here. It's like, no, it's very easy to have a man if he's worth keeping is one thing, but like having a man,
even if they're not, right? They would, as long as you take care of my home, you take care of my family, then have another family, right? So you got those, but also our elders would dish out some act right. The new girls.
Yes, you know what? That's very true.
Yeah,
I feel like okay.
Depending on the situation, right? Like, if I don't want to deal with you, you're gone. But if I feel like you've done enough for my life and this is the life I want to keep, violence.
Yes, you're saying dishing out a little bit of act right is it's something that we don't really spend a lot of time.
Right. Now, we have evolved, right? I am not a proponent of domestic violence. I do want to say that.
We had a whole episode this season about, domestic violence, yes.
But people need to know that you might get there if there has to be, like, they can't think
they didn't stop making weapons when they made yours.
Exactly.
I need you to understand. You ain't the only one with two hands in this house.
Right.
Okay.
And yeah, because, I know how the cycle of abuse works and all those things.
The psychology of it.
However, I didn't have that or whatever.
That's so interesting.
I don't know. Whatever made me want to be a sniper in third grade.
Yeah, you did try to go to spot camp to be a sniper.
From falling into that pitfall. Not to say that I have not been involved in those type of dynamics, but I got the fuck
up out of
very
there
quickly.
Yeah.
So
and we praise God for that. Praise God for that. Not believing. And don't forget to go when you leave. Love it. That's fair. Someone said that I wish I had been an adult in the 90s. Being a millennial is like being God's most tested soldier, and I cannot deal. Do you want to know who said that? I don't know who said that.
I agree.
You agree?
Who said it? Anybody
want to volunteer? Maybe
maybe
you often. Okay, so we have quorum. All the millennials are saying that you would have rather been an adult in the 90s.
I feel like the club was a lot more fun. That's what I thought it was gonna be like.
Yeah, on the television.
However,
yeah,
I would have been a perpetual baby mama.
So funny
too,
Right.
That is so funny. But you know what? Honestly, I'm grateful because I do think that Gen Z feels the same way about us. Like when they speak to us about even like the time I feel like millennials had the best years of college. I think we had like a peak collegiate experience.
Yeah.
I see the boomer here is like questioning whether that's true. And honestly, I don't know what I'm
some
missing.
Of the boomers
her lore.
Lore?
No, don't tell your mama's business.
No.
But you were a young adult in the 80s and early 90s. So like your experience are different. I do feel like we came of age in a time that was like the perfect alignment of we had the technology to kind of be connected,
for sure.
but it didn't like co-opt our life.
Right.
And it didn't like take up the totality of what our experience. We were touching grass. We was really outside.
Absolutely, yeah.
And there was like there's no evidence of the shenanigans,
Can you imagine? I have a couple pictures of the flashback from when the translucent, but I look like a vampire.
That's so funny. Because we had digital cameras in the club with flashes, right?
God. Or like when I was still wearing like sewing
the
and
leave
I had
out?
the rooster. Oh my god, leaving out the club.
Yeah.
So like if I would try to get away from the dude that I was talking to, so he couldn't see
That is
that his
so
head like
funny.
grew. Yeah.
Man.
And also shout out to us going. We used to go to the club on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
After that was,
That was
I actually really missed
That was
that.
cousin night at the club.
Yeah,
you know,
that
but
was. We used to have fun to dance.
yeah, we actually danced. It wasn't when there were like sections in the club.
Right. What would be sections? But it would be like
people
drug
on the
dealers and
dance floor.
athletes.
Yeah.
And then we would
Not
go rest
regular,
our feet. They
not
would give us a
scammers.
nice little drink, and then we go out and dance.
Yeah, it was different.
So now the niggas be twerking in the section and passing the ball. And I'd be like, hey, let me don't be the shit. Who's gonna be up there? Who's gonna be the boys? That's so funny.
I love that.
Man. I seen a video the other day.
That is so funny. Man, I love that. Okay. I think so. Honestly, that feels to me like every generation there's a longing for what you didn't have. Like there's going to be something that you're like, oh, I think finally of like what they had. Granted, I don't know for the boomers what they think. Oh, you're comfortable. You're cozy. You're like, I'm cool where I was. Yeah. 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 You parented the
I
whole
didn't have that much fun.
So yeah, I didn't have that much fun in the 90s. Other than
Yeah, yeah.
but I love my college.
Oh yeah.
That honestly, a lot of us went to college.
I can't say some of the
Don't tell your mama's business. But honestly,
what I'll say is I got it honest.
okay. Okay. Miss Mamas is out here. But I feel like looking at a different world, maybe I'm just like lame. That made me want to go to
I Love Men segment show that.
Oh, damn.
No, I'm just kidding. She's actually really fun. So
I am.
It's because you're a mom in a way.
Maybe that's what it is. I've been like brainwashed.
But that's beautiful. And I maybe one day will have that for myself. And I can be lame with you.
Ah, damn. I think I'm a fun lit bitch, actually. Anyway, different world made me. That's what I thought college was gonna be like. Granted, I didn't go to HBC, but when I think about going, come on, Xavier. Shout out to the HBCs. Long may they prosper, despite what is happening right now in this country. But yeah, I feel like we had.
I really enjoyed coming down there.
Oh, I had a great time. But I thought college was gonna be. I don't know why. Because you're a kid watching Nick at Night. You think that's what college is going to be like. But I had an amazing college experience. But the kids now are not having fun.
No.
And that's a whole, we can talk about that next season.
Have fun.
It's unfortunate. And I feel really bad. And we're going to have to try to figure out how to tighten them up. Because, yeah, you got to
I don't know.
enjoy yourself. Because those are some of like the best years of your life for real. So
There's so many things.
for them, yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's not them. I'm not trying to, it's a structural thing. I feel like we can actually, I'm going to be a nerd talking about analysis.
No, you be yourself, love. That's what I do. Come here.
I was good.
Yeah, $20 in a
Oh, no Four Loko.
Yeah, it was a Friday night. We was done. You can't do nothing with $20 in a Four Loko.
No, oh my God.
So the kids are not all right, but we'll pray for y'all. Me avoid the bookings, but love it. It's a weekend. Well, I'll say because I'm gonna look at time too. I don't want to see
Yeah.
So okay,
Time to party.
Yeah, but one other thing I will say, we asked
Bless you.
Okay, what's one thing you're grateful for that your generation is absolutely smoking everybody else on? Also, some folks said e-commerce and FaceTime. I don't know if that's a millennial thing.
FaceTime. I love calling people on FaceTime.
Oh my God.
And you always be what?
I need an appointment for a FaceTime.
Right. I love FaceTime.
Reclaiming their time. Is that for millennials? Is that a millennial thing? Reclaiming our time? Time is running away from me. Yeah. So how are we? This is you, Danisha? No, I don't know who said reclaiming our time. Oh, so you think that boomers are reclaiming their time? Like y'all don't want to be grandparents. Is that what you mean?
That's what she means.
I think that's what that means. I think that's what that means.
This is grandma.
I'm not saying you. I mean your generation. Because yeah.
We have those grandparents that are that as boomers, and especially young boomers.
You're a young
Gen X.
boomer. She's a boomer. She's a young boomer.
You're that one. You're the first year.
That we still have a lot more life to live.
Yeah.
Which is why you're gonna keep cooking Thanksgiving dinner. Call back to the beginning. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all have more life, and you're expected to work a lot longer than what your previous generations had to.
That's hilarious because instead of like engaging on Thanksgiving, she was looking up how many more years she had to work on the Social Security Administration. She was like,
because slavery. I too am ready to be done working. I too am ready to retire. Oh, that is so funny.
but on the right.
Yeah.
Information allows you to make better decisions. I respect that.
Yeah.
I learned that from my mom.
There you go.
And also, you went on about 6 trips in the last month, so
Yeah.
balance.
Yeah. Those are new grandparents, but we're gonna keep working on that.
Yeah, I'm grandparents.
It was stay-at-home grandparent. Now you're in the streets grandparent. You're a grandparent in the street. I love it. I'm
But
not
now
mad.
they getting older, they can be in the streets. They love acting grown.
This sounds like inter-family.
Leah girl would love to go get some tea and then maybe get some clothes.
Oh,
no.
I love that.
You're gonna need a
That's
chaperone.
my cousin. Because I'm not waiting that
That kid
long.
gonna have them skydiving at 6. It's going.
That's so funny. Man, someone else said being a millennial, that's what they're grateful for, and that they think that we really are the best adults. I feel like there is.
That's very interesting. I don't think that
You don't think that?
No. I think that we have a very unique, which is why we started this podcast.
Yeah.
I think that we have the makings to be the quote unquote like best adult.
Yeah.
However, I do think some of our peers have Peter Pan syndrome. And they need to cut that shit out. So
It's time to grow up.
Sorry, I hate to be a party pooper.
Yeah.
But by and large, I think, like I said, we have analog life, and then we was typing on the black with the green screen computers,
the
and
original
like now. So I feel that we understand like how like a broad, like we just had a lot of different
Exposure.
experiences.
Yeah, we were exposed to a lot.
So
and when we came of age, it made it a very unique and interesting inflection point for like how we are processing all of that information and those experiences.
And how we are able to like be ourselves outside of like what we do for work or whatever.
Yeah.
Because like the idea of hobbies, or even, which I'm not gonna go on a whole total tangent, but the idea that the younger children need like aesthetic and like I'm clean girl, like you are being yourself, like you should try to find who you are. And that troubles me.
That's because they're like digital natives, and I feel like a lot of their life is lived through the lens of like
I really don't like that.
and online.
I really don't like that. And if I was president, I'm cutting off everybody's internet for a certain amount of time each day.
To go touch some grass.
Touch some grass, read a book. I don't know, shake some ass. But you're not.
I love that.
You're not gonna be searching for a new aesthetic and like making a video of how you live when you aren't actually living.
Yeah.
But I think that the tide might be turning. I've seen a couple of videos on TikTok of people getting their jaw tapped.
Oh, because violence sometimes,
it is a social corrective.
It is a social corrective.
So,
the one, okay. Well, I feel like that's a very quaint way to
You
kind of
wanna
wrap
wrap it
up.
up?
But I think we normally have a PSA or a please start or a please stop. But this last take, I feel like this is
oh wow, that could be
this can be the
PS.
This could be the PS because I'm curious. So we asked folks, what's one hill you will die on, even though you know you're wrong? So I don't know who said this real. Someone explained that toxic masculinity is not actually toxic. So we have a lot of questions. We have some curious faces.
Oh, okay. So based on that, I know exactly who it is.
Whose was it? Anybody want to speak up?
Yeah, I said it.
Toxic masculinity.
Would you like to explain yourself?
You can come to the top front of the class.
This audience might not be the right one.
Oh, you want to talk
It's a mixed crowd. Come on. Yeah, we want to hear you. Because then I wish we had.
Testing.
You
This
can
thing
stand
on?
right there.
You can stay right here. You can sit right here.
A little bit. Let's step a little bit.
So, okay.
All right.
We'll end with this hot take.
Oh my gosh.
What's not toxic about toxic
Yes,
masculinity?
I'm very curious about this.
Well, so first of all, the question was saying that you know that you're wrong, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So-
All right. Well, never mind. I don't need to know.
Okay. No, because some of the responses are like, I actually don't think that I'm wrong.
Right. There are
And so
people.
I didn't know
All
if
of my
this was-
takes are valid.
Yeah.
But,
I think so. Mine was kind of thinking in the context of how guys are being deemed as sassy now.
oh,
And
you
I
don't
think
like
it's like a direct response to it's like an opposite response of being toxic almost.
Wait,
Like
okay.
super sensitive, super like catty. You know what I'm saying? And I
But
think
you don't think that's toxic? I mean, it's just toxic.
No, I don't think I actually am following this. So you're saying that the response to people calling men sassy is
No, of toxic masculinity is to be sassy.
kind of like an opposite extreme.
and you think men are leaning into that?
It's weaponized incompetence.
I'm sorry, say it again.
Nothing. I'm just joking.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
So you agree that it is like whatever how we would describe toxic masculinity it's toxic and it's not something that men should actually
It's not
embrace.
healthy, but I do think there's some attributes
Okay.
in that
Don't have to be inherently toxic.
right, or kind of keep society going in a certain type.
Okay. And what are those attributes?
Again, I said I was wrong.
You already established that. What's those attributes?
Dive into it. It's hard to articulate because I don't actually think it's really true. I do like the way that there's certain attributes that aren't healthy. You know what I'm saying? But
Anybody want to help this brother
But
out?
we do need it. Yeah, you never know. We might.
Honestly, understand. What did somebody call it? It was
malicious chivalry.
I've heard yes. Someone explained that malicious chivalry was like another way somebody in conversation explained their approach to like courting. Wait, you like that?
I mean, like I like the term.
That
This is a great sentence.
I feel like I responded the same way to that. I was like, that sounds crazy too. Like
But it sounds better.
it sounds better than toxic masculinity. Chivalry. It's like
a lot of words. I think more.
Okay. So
Well-
what are those attributes you were saying?
I don't know. It's hard to dive into. Again, it was a little bit of a hot take.
it is.
You know what I mean?
But I think a lot of people would actually agree with you. That's part of
Yeah,
why
so
I was like,
that's why I'm-
enlighten us.
Oh man, you're putting me on the spot.
That is fair. You know what?
Just give him a second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there was like a certain element of men just being like the man's man that I kind of appreciated. This is also me coming from like a fraternity background and just like there was a little bit of like a pursuit to make a lot of money and to
To be, what is it like? Earners and providers and protectors.
Mhm.
right.
I don't think anybody has a problem with that. So then what is...
Well, I don't know if
I don't know if that's true.
Well, okay. Well, then we're going to get into my hot take.
Oh, that's fun. We can go there.
Yeah, I'm so tired. I'm waiting.
Like those are just like certain attributes that I think
Oh, they get like a bad rap.
it's not like a overly negative.
Okay.
Right? You know what I mean? Where I don't think that's necessarily.
Ah, so it's unfairly characterized as toxic. The way it's like we put too many like attributes in the toxic bucket that aren't necessarily
Now,
toxic.
this is another hot take. I think if people like read the Bible,
Oh,
a lot of stuff will be deemed toxic. If you kind of talked about it now, if you just kind of read it like verbatim. If you didn't know that was from the Bible, you go, oh, that's toxic, like just like some of the rules. Right. Yeah.
And sometimes not even in.
Like very matter of fact, very like this is how it's supposed to go.
Mm-hmm.
Even like the term like submissive, like if you throw that out there as a guy, like you're supposed to be submissive. Like even though that might be like literally what might be in like a Bible or something like that. Somebody like there's like now that's like almost offensive. Yeah. Or they went, okay, what do you mean by that?
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple things.
Okay.
Or even traits that are deemed to be like manly traits and like women traits.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's kind of that line has been blurred. in a way that
Is that a bad thing or a good thing?
no,
Neutral
it's,
thing?
I would say it's a good thing. I was
Okay.
saying like as a
Okay.
hot take, that'd be
Mm.
something that as I look back.
Yeah, I'm all for
Or
men being
like-
more emotionally in
Right.
tune.
Or like how men, like back in the day, they would have like, let's say they had like a wife and like a family, and maybe they have like a side family on like a side, but they would be loyal to like they would always come back to the house, but make sure like that was good or whatever, even though they might have did something on the side. Again, I'm not saying that's something to be proud of, but that was just something I've noticed, like men, like even though they would kind of step out or do whatever, like they still made sure home was good.
But I think that is directly impacted by the men that don't want to be providers. Like they're not doing that because they don't have the money to. Not so much they don't want to.
Men today could still have 2 families across town.
They would, but they don't want They don't want their kids to live.
Or they don't have Again, I don't believe this is true.
That's not Councilman Miguel.
Yeah, no, this is Councilman Tate.
Oh, okay. So funny.
I do like the way that we've evolved and kind of thought about some of those things. And, it's changed for the better.
Yeah.
But there are certain attributes. If I was having if I was just amongst the men and we were talking, and, chopping it up
At the shop, okay.
Like those are the kind of conversations that
Okay.
they would we'd be having. I think.
But I agree with you. I mean, I agree with you. What you're saying, and I think I get it. In that there are certain behaviors that were traditionally considered male, right? That in the realm of toxic masculinity have been, taken to an extreme. Right? Whereas because I do these things, then you should be doing this, and you should be grateful for that. You know what I mean? So it conditionalized the behavior that men expect, and which is inappropriate. Right.
Well, the way that this person is in the White House is trying to roll back women even being able to get educated, they don't want nobody to have no autonomy to be able to have it be anything but submissive, because guess what? If you don't listen, you don't eat. And that is, I think we can both agree that's toxic.
That's not.
We both, I don't think that's what you're saying.
And then that's why the girls need to go back to the old ways, because I think that they had that back in the day too, but somebody would just end up poisoned.
What happened to Granddaddy? Oh, you didn't pick up what she was putting down? Oh, she was talking about putting to sleep. That's what she was talking about. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for getting on the I'm shaking your hand. I'm shaking your hand, brother. All right.
Appreciate you.
All right. Well, all right. That's it. We love y'all. We appreciate it. Thank y'all for our first fun, live, interactive. Give it up for yourselves. Y'all are great. We'll catch y'all season 3 on Finish the Breakdown. To be determined.
TBD.
Peace. Holla.